Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope this video finds you well. The Democrat Party is collapsing. Their poll numbers are at historic lows, while the GOP and Trump approval ratings are at a historic highs. Donald Trump gives us an update on the status of the Kennedy files, the Epstein files, and the Martin Luther King files. Also, Trump is making huge moves when it comes to mass deportation of illegal criminals. On top of all of this, constitutional attorneys en masse agree that auto pen pardons are unconstitutional and are actually illegal, and that it's just a matter of time before all of Joe Biden's pardons are overturned. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at all of this plus more in this episode. Let's get right into it. Do me a huge favor as soon as you're in. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed with bell notifications on. And please leave me a comment. Where are you tuning in from today? First thing I want to share with you is this right here. This is the Democrats' absolute worst nightmare.
First of all, the mood of the country, this really jumped out. We asked folks, is it on the right direction or the wrong direction? That 44%, you say right direction, that's up since November. And if that doesn't seem like a lot, the last time it cracked 40%, you got to go back to 2012. The last time it actually hit 44 or higher, January of 2004. So a lot of this is Republicans, but independents, that number is also up since the election on the direction of the country.
Do you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Very positive. April 2017, this is among Republicans. April of 2017, only 50% of Republicans said that they believe that the country is headed in a very positive direction. Today, it is 74%. Now, when it comes to just independents, Republicans, Democrats, is the country in the right direction? Right now, it is 44% of the country says yes. November of 2024, it was only 27% of Americans. And as he said, last time the number was in the 40s was back November of 2012, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Trump truly is making gains. Trump truly is kicking behind and doing what he promised. Let's continue. Here's another more bad news for the Democrats. Van Jones says Democrats are flipping out over Chuck Schumer. Never seen this level of volcanic anger. As we all know, Chuck Norris, he broke. Trump broke him. He caved in, got us the funding we need.
Then how angry are Democrats at Leader Schumer?
I've never seen this level of volcanic anger at a Democrat ever. Ever.
Wow.
We can be grumpy. We can be frustrated with each other. There is a volcanic eruption of outrage at Leader Schumer because we want a Mitch McConnell. I remember when Obama had all the cards. Mitch McConnell drove Obama nuts, twisted his pinky, broke his kneecaps, and got stuff done for Republicans when they shouldn't have gotten an inch. They got miles. We have a Senate majority leader who is beloved in this party, but we want somebody who's going to stand up to this bully. Stand up to this bully. Do something. And if you shut the government down and it gets a little bit crazy, at least some politics is about the rationality. There's an emotional need to stop Donald Trump and Elon Musk from running over this party. And I think Chuck Schumer has radically misread the room.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You can't stop Trump. This is the MAGA train moving forward. Mr. Van Jones, weren't you sitting there and crying when Trump destroyed your mentally unstable Joe Biden on the debate stage? Right after you were sitting there crying, I thought he was a smart guy. And then you were rejoicing because your black savior, Kamal, came on the scene. And what did Trump do to her? He smoked her in an election. He beat her on the debate stage. He beat her in the election in historic numbers. So Van Jones, what you are witnessing, and you have been witnessing for the last, 8 months now, is the total collapse of the Democrat Party. And I'm all here for the show. But ladies and gentlemen, I got more good news for you. Here we go. Donald Trump gives us a major update on where the hell are the Kennedy files and everything else. And from there, we're going to jump into Twitter, and I got a more amazing news.
Rapidly. It doesn't go that
weeks
rapidly.
maybe,
Yeah,
or longer.
I would say weeks. Yeah, I say weeks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have the word from the president within weeks. The first time, if anyone's interested, I actually know a little bit about what happened. It was Mike Pompeo who actually begged and persuaded Donald Trump not to release the Kennedy or the Kennedy files. He said, "No, sir, you shouldn't." It was actually Mike Pompeo, and we all know, well, Mike Pompeo did not turn out to be a good guy. Sadly, I liked him a lot until he showed us his true colors. Mike Pompeo, Mike Pence, Mikes. Yeah, we need some Mikes that are gonna resurrect the name of Mike. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping onto Twitter. I'm going to show you a couple clips.
Allowed.
So this came from the PBD podcast. I clipped it in because I think this is really, really good.
Ready for this? Yeah. Is the auto pen allowed for pardons? No. It is not constitutionally allowed for presidential pardons. Why? Because the U.S. Constitution requires the president to be present. He was in a different state on vacation. Article 2, Section 2 grants the president the power to issue pardons. Does
Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? You are not allowed to use auto pen for pardons. The Constitution says so.
not explicitly state the method. However, legal scholars past interpretations argue the pardons require the personal discretion and direct approval of the president, meaning auto pen is not fulfilled in this requirement.
Is this the one with Barry Weiss that he was never present? And
you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? When it comes to Joe Biden's preemptive pardons and those pardons that he used auto pen for, they are illegal. They're unconstitutional. Now what must happen is Trump administration, Trump attorneys, and, the good guys need to put together a very good case, take it to the Supreme Court, and have it all overturned. And then we get the crooks. And then we get the Biden crime family. And then Mr. Ouchie Fauci will be held responsible for everything that he has done. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. This video, I am going to have to turn off like the music. But listen, Justin, the United States has officially deported Venezuelan gang members to El Salvador. The United States is paying El Salvador $6 million to detain and house 300 Venezuelan gang members in the country's infamous prison. Because there's music, I can't. So this is last night. In El Salvador. 300 of the most ruthless, of the most dangerous, the Tren Agüe or whatever, and MS-13 gangsters deported from the United States to El Salvador. And they will be in prison there for a long, long time. And you could tell they're not having fun, ladies and gentlemen. See, you want to be, if you got kids and you want them, look at him. He's sitting there like, I should have never been a gangster. 300 criminals were arrested within the last, week. Imagine you get arrested in New York as a Venezuelan gangster. And then within 2 or 3 days, you're in El Salvador at one of the most famous, most harsh prisons in the world. Yes, this live stream is still going on. I'm live streaming right now. So let's continue right here. They shave them bald right away. This is why, hey, if you're a gangster and you're a thug, a gangbanger, Venezuelan, Mexican, don't matter. You want to come to this country? That's your future. Give your life to the Lord. Get a new heart made of flesh, not of stone. Be a good guy. Get a job. Start a business. Do good for your community. Get a job as a police officer. I don't know. Yes, a judge yesterday stopped Trump, tried to stop Trump because the planes were already in the air to El Salvador. He said, no, bring him back. You know what Trump said? Screw you. I promised mass deportation. I'm going to give the people what they voted for. Now, who remembers Trump's speech? Trump's speech from a couple of weeks ago? The Joycelyn. Check this out. It's already official. Now on Apple Maps, we will never forget you, Joycelyn. The Joycelyn National Wildlife Refuge. Trump, promises made, promises kept. Trump posted this on his Truth Social this morning. There's a picture of every president, 2017 through 2021. Donald Trump, 2021 through 2025. It's the auto pen. And 2025 to present, Donald Trump again. Whoever controlled the pen controlled the presidency. There's a saying, follow the money. The new saying is, follow the pen. Follow the pen. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this is another from CNN. Polls from CNN. Get ready. If you're a Democrat and you're watching this video, this is going to knock your socks off. This is what's happening to your party.
I'm a big fan of the oldies. And when it comes to the feelings that Americans, voters at large, and Democrats have, I can't help but think of Chubby Checker. Why is that? Because the question is, how low can you go? Voters' views of Democrats in Congress, the lowest ever approval ratings on record per Quinnipiac University. Look at this. Approve 21% among all voters. Look at the disapprove level. Holy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Democrats in Congress are at their lowest disapproval rating in American pollster history. They've never been despised, disliked, unapproved of, ever. While Trump is breaking record highs. This is why I say, if we continue down this path for the next 4 years, Democrats will not win the White House for the next 4 or 5 elections at least. And we're only going to get stronger and stronger in the Senate and in Congress and in local elections. If we keep this up, we will flip California and New York within 2 decades. I'm telling you, they used to be red states. So it's not totally impossible that they can never be red states again. It is totally possible. With work, perseverance, it's possible and it's doable. And I believe we will do this.
Toledo, 68% of all voters disapprove of how Democrats are doing in Congress. Now, you might think that is low, and this is the lowest number on your screen here, down at 21%. But I want to bring you over here to how Democratic voters feel, because this is truly unbelievable. Amongst their own party, how do Democratic representative senators, how are they viewed? Get this, the plurality disapprove at 49%. More Democrats disapprove of the job that their party is doing in Congress than approve. Get this, only 40% approve. These are truly horrific numbers. They're in the trash bin of history. That is how low these approval ratings are. When you can't even get plurality approval among your own party, you know you're doing something wrong in the eyes of the.
You see that, ladies and gentlemen? You see what is happening to the Democrat Party? It's in charades. It's totally collapsing. It's done. It's over. The Democrat Party is done. And it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time before the Libertarian Party becomes the second, most powerful party in the nation. It's just a matter of time before maybe the independents rise up. By the way, if you're if I was part of the Libertarian or the independent party, when I look at many of the Republicans in Congress and Senate, I'm more of a independent than a lot of these like Bushes and Cheneys. But I'm a MAGA. I believe MAGA is its own party. But let me get back to that. Their party is collapsing. And if you're a third party, a libertarian independent, right now is your chance to work, to, push through and become one of the two major parties. For my final and closing statement and my closing thoughts, here's what they are, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump wins the 2016 presidential election. Nobody expected him. And then we were fed so many lies through the media. He's a racist. He's a bigot. He's bad. And every day it was negative, negative, negative. And no matter what Trump could do, it was always negative coverage of the Trump presidency. Well, then we had 2020 and they cheated and they installed Joe Biden. Joe Biden, who doesn't even know what the hell is going on. I mean, he's falling upstairs, not downstairs. He's shaking hands with dead people. He is, he doesn't even know what the hell's going on. He's napping till noon, goes to sleep at 4:30 with a sippy cup. So people got to witness, okay, you're giving us good coverage about the guy, but the borders open, the economy's hurting, there's brand new wars. We have the most pathetic and embarrassing withdrawal of Afghanistan. I mean, this is crap. And so Trump wins again. And Trump is doing what he did the first time, but better. He's keeping his promises. He's not fighting with the media. Have you noticed he's not arguing with the media like he was his first presidency? He's not arguing with the fake news. It's like they don't bother him anymore. He is here to give us a great economy, secure border, mass deportation, everything that we voted for. And what is happening to the Democrat Party? See, Trump and the MAGA Republicans, we learn and we evolve. The Democrats don't learn. Like I was saying, leading up to the 2024 election, and if you've been with me for a while, their strategy to get Trump to lose was the same strategy they used in 2016 and 2015. What did they say in 2016 and 15? If he wins, we'll never have another election again. He's going to be a dictator. He's going to start all these wars. They said those things, but Trump still won. And none of those things happened. Leading up to the 2024 election, what did we hear all the time? He's going to be a dictator. He's going to start all these wars. Same exact propaganda, same exact garbage, same exact brainwashing, lamestream news media sponsored by the USAID. But the people aren't buying it anymore. Just look at I some evenings get more views than CNN. And I just do this from home. I love what I do, but I just try to speak the truth. Like if there's something there are things with Trump I don't agree on. I believe we shouldn't be waiting a couple more weeks for the Epstein files. I believe we should have got them yesterday. And this is where, right, we can have dialogue and we can have disagreements on some things. Within the Democrat Party, you're not allowed to disagree. You're supposed to just be a sheep and go with the flow. See, but the people are waking up and the people are tired and the people don't want it anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly living through the total collapse of the Democrat Party. And I'm happy for it because if your party is the party of slavery, if your party is the party of KKK, if your party is the party of Jim Crow laws, if your party is the party of segregation, the 92 crime bill targeting black men to separate black men from their children, then your party should not exist. The Nazis, that's an illegal party. Why? Because of their horrific past. The Democrat Party, how the hell has the Supreme Court not said, look, the Democrat Party, dismantle, it's illegal. Why? Because of their past. But people are waking up. People hear one thing in the media, but they see something else the way Trump treats them. They say Trump bad. but they see Trump does good things. They say Democrats good, but they see that Democrats lie. By the way, want to know how I know that the Democrats lie? Whatever happened to the student loan forgiveness? Joe Biden, running in 2020, said, if you elect me, give me Congress and Senate, now I will forgive you your student debt. Never happened. Then when the midterms came around, he started talking about it again. Never did it. Because they will tell you what you want to hear around elections. And then when they get elected, they give you the middle finger and say, screw you. Trump wins, right? What does he do? One of the big factors why Trump won was no tax on tips. Trump made that promise while he was rallying in Las Vegas. Then Trump wins. Who remembers the second week of Trump's second presidency? He flew back to Las Vegas, Nevada, held a rally just to tell them, I made that promise here. That's why I won Nevada. I'm gonna keep my promise. Don't think I'm like them other politicians who makes you a promise. You vote for them, give them the victory, and then they say bye-bye. He said, I will get it done. That is why the Democrat Party is collapsing, because they make promises, they never fulfill them. They tell you good, sweet, cuddly words, but treat you like you are dirt to them. Because the Democrats, they believe they are gods, sadly. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a good time to be a Trump supporter. It is a great time to be America first, freedom-loving patriot. Because we are seeing the party that is anti-freedom, anti-diversity, we are the real party of inclusion. Look at us. We got Kennedy. We got Tulsi Gabbard. We got blacks, whites, Hispanics, legal immigrants like myself, legal immigrants who are now proud citizens in the party. We are the true party of diversity. We are the true party of change and moving forward and making life better for everybody. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you who tuned in, who trust me with your daily news updates. I try to do my best to bring you the latest, the most up-to-date breaking news out there. So I appreciate all you guys trusting me. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video with a friend or two. God bless you guys. Have a fantastic weekend. It's Sunday evening. Go spend some time with your family. That's what I'm about to do. Robert, Miss Rocker Red, I see all of you. 80s Fang, I see you guys. Victor Ross, Maga Man, Erlene, David, Susie, Sean, I see you guys. God bless you. Ellen Hunt, God bless you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. Love each and every one of you, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. I'm out.